Part 1. Do you like studying history?
Yes, I really enjoy studying history because it helps me understand how societies evolved over time. I find it fascinating to learn about the achievements and challenges of past civilizations and how they shaped the world we live in today. It's like solving a puzzle about humanity's journey.
Did you learn history in school?
Yes, history was a compulsory subject in school. We studied both national and world history, covering topics like ancient civilizations, the world wars, and important movements such as the independence of my country. It gave me a solid foundation to appreciate the value of history.
Do you think it's important to learn about history?
Definitely. History helps us understand the mistakes and achievements of the past, which can guide us in making better decisions for the future. It also fosters a sense of identity and belonging by connecting us to our roots and cultural heritage.
Do you prefer learning about local or world history?
I enjoy both, but I lean slightly more toward world history because it offers a broader perspective on how different civilizations interacted and influenced one another. For example, I find it interesting to study the Silk Road and how it connected cultures through trade and knowledge.
What historical event do you find most interesting?
One event that fascinates me is the signing of the Magna Carta in 1215. It laid the foundation for modern democracy by limiting the power of the monarchy and establishing the rule of law. I think it's a pivotal moment that shaped governance systems worldwide.
Do you think history is useful for your future?
Yes, history is incredibly useful because it offers lessons on leadership, diplomacy, and societal progress. For instance, studying the causes and consequences of the Great Depression taught me about economic resilience and the importance of policies that safeguard against similar crises.
Part 2. Describe a historical event that you find interesting. You should say what the event was, when and where it happened, what happened, and explain why you find it interesting.
One historical event that I find truly fascinating is the independence movement of Bangladesh, which culminated in the country's independence in 1971. This pivotal moment in history was marked by a 9-month-long war that started on March 26, 1971, and ended on December 16 of the same year. The event took place primarily in the region now known as Bangladesh, which was then East Pakistan. It was a struggle against political, economic, and cultural oppression by the West Pakistani government. The people of East Pakistan, led by Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, fought bravely for their right to self-determination, despite facing immense hardships, including widespread violence and displacement. They achieved independence, creating a new nation. I find this event inspiring because it demonstrates the power of unity and resilience. The sacrifices made by the people during this time were immense, but their determination led to a brighter future. This event also reminds me of the importance of standing up for justice and preserving one's identity. It's not just a historical event for me, it's a story of courage that resonates deeply with my sense of national pride.
Part 3. Why do people enjoy learning about history?
People enjoy learning about history because it's like a bridge to the past, helping them understand how the world evolved. History offers valuable lessons about human behavior, innovation, and resilience. For some, it's also a way to connect with their cultural heritage and discover the roots of their traditions.
What is the role of museums in preserving history?
Museums are crucial for preserving history because they protect artifacts, documents, and other remnants of the past. These institutions provide a physical space where people can explore history in a tangible way. For example, visiting a museum and seeing original manuscripts or ancient tools allows individuals to connect with history on a deeper level.
Should governments invest in preserving historical buildings?
Yes, governments should prioritize preserving historical buildings because they are an integral part of a nation's identity and heritage. These structures often tell the story of a country's culture and achievements. Moreover, they attract tourists, which boosts the economy. For instance, the Taj Mahal in India not only symbolizes love but also contributes significantly to the tourism industry.
Do you think technology is changing the way we learn history?
Absolutely. Technology has revolutionized the way we learn history. For instance, virtual reality allows people to experience historical events or visit ancient sites without leaving their homes. Online archives and documentaries make historical information more accessible, while interactive platforms engage younger audiences in a way traditional methods cannot.
Is it better to focus on world history or local history?
Both are equally important. Local history helps people understand their roots and cultural identity, which fosters a sense of pride and belonging. On the other hand, world history provides a broader understanding of how different civilizations interacted and contributed to global progress. Ideally, a balance between the two is best.
How can schools make history more interesting for students?
Schools can make history more engaging by incorporating storytelling, role-playing, and field trips to historical sites. For example, instead of just reading about the French Revolution, students could participate in a debate as key historical figures. This hands-on approach makes learning interactive and memorable,